guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Yasmin and I make DIY makeover and home content videos. So in today's video, I'm going to be finishing the DIY built-ins in my home office, which if you missed part 1, make sure to go check that video out because I've already made a lot of progress to get to this point and I am not going to bore you with a recap. And without further ado, let's jump right back into the project. Good morning, you guys. It has been a couple of days since I last saw you, so this morning I have basically spent some time setting up everything to be able to prime all of the shelves and the doors for this built-in, and my office looks literally crazy. We have shelves over there, doors behind me, and we have shelves on this side. There's barely any room to walk around, but I just want to make sure that I can get everything in one go, at least for the primer. And obviously I have to do both sides of everything and the sides, so there's a lot to do. There's a lot of details, lots of sides to cover, but yeah, I'm going to set up everything and start priming one by one. Of these shelves and doors are now primed on both sides, and it's been drying for a couple hours, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and give them a light sand with a 320 grit sandpaper, wipe everything off, and that should be it for the priming part of this. Good morning, you guys. It is yet another day in this office, and so today I'm going to be focusing on painting the shelves, at least for the first coat, and I'm trying to move stuff around so I can make the most room in here so I can paint as many shelves as I can in one go. As you saw with the priming section, it was kind of chaotic in here, and I want to make sure the paint job is going to be nice and clean. So I am moving the desk kind of back into its place, and there's an outlet behind that will be kind of covered by the desk. So I have a solution for it that I'm going to share with you guys real quick, and then I'm going to set up and start painting. Okay, so I found this thing on Amazon, and I think it's going to work out perfectly for this outlet that we have back here, and it's basically going to be covered by like the set of drawers of the desk, and I obviously want to be able to use that outlet for kind of any kind of lighting, computer, whatever. So this is kind of what it looks like. It's like really sleek and it covers the whole outlet, but it has the plugins and it runs out to two different kind of extensions that I can kind of mount, you know, under the desk or something. It also comes with kind of like stickies that you can kind of route everything around and make sure it's nice and clean. So I'm going to plug this in, hopefully it works out, and then continue with the painting. actually managed to get all of the shelves on the floor to where I can comfortably paint them all. So everything is coated on the one side and like basically the front. So I'm gonna have to wait about 45 minutes, an hour for this to dry so I can flip them over, do the first coat on the other side, but we're making progress. Quick update. So I have painted the shelves, all sides of all of them, and they're basically dry to the touch. So I have them kind of laid against the wall so they can dry a little bit more. But now I have the 6 doors laid down here, so I'm going to paint all the sides of all the doors and let everything dry overnight. And then tomorrow I'm probably going to start by scuff sanding with 320 real quick and then giving everything a second coat. The paint job for all the 22 pieces of shelves and doors, both sides, 2 times, is now fully done, and I am ready to wrap it up for tonight. Good morning, you guys. It is another weekend that I'm actually working on the built-ins for this office. So this morning I put up the shelves back in the bookshelves, and so I'm really hoping that I will be able to actually finish this built-in wall this weekend. So I'm gonna flip the camera and show you guys what I'm working with so we can go ahead and complete this project. So I am gonna be focusing on the drawers for the built-in desk this weekend, and this is kind of one of the final steps before assembling everything to finish this built-in wall, hopefully. So I will be adding kind of some fluting to the front of the drawers to kind of warm up the space and just kind of give it a little bit of texture. So I bought this roll of bamboo. It's 4 feet by 8 feet wide, and this was about $100. So I was looking at a couple different options, and this is basically half the price of pole wrap for the same size, and it got shipped way quicker. So I chose to go with this option as opposed to like regular pole wrap that you can get from the hardware store, and I will link this in the description box. It's from Amazon, but essentially I'm gonna be measuring basically the width and the height for each of the drawer fronts and cutting them. quick. As you saw, it was super easy to cut these through each of the pieces, just because on the back it's just basically, I don't know, something like this holding it together. So just a scissor and box cutters is enough. So now I am going to measure the width of all the different drawers, take these downstairs in the garage, use my miter saw to just cut them for each piece, and then we can start gluing them on. Alright friends, so I have the fluting bamboo look attached to this first set of drawers. I just used some wood glue and I'm helping it kind of dry in place with some tape. I didn't want to use any nails or anything because these are really thin and also not heavy at all, so this should be enough. So now I'm going to continue to the other side. Fronts are all good to go. So in the meantime though, I am going to reassemble the doors and attach them to the cabinets. I have 6 of them, so I'm gonna work on this and we're getting really close to the finishing line. The doors are on and I removed the tapes from the drawer fronts. Everything is glued down perfectly and I am just so happy with how everything is looking in here. And I think the last thing I'm gonna need to do is just attach the knobs and the handles to the doors and the drawers, and that's basically going to be it for this built-in wall. So I have the knobs on the first set of drawers, and these are kind of these black ones with a little bit of detailing on them, and I got these off of Amazon. But basically I got also kind of a matching style, this kind of like half moon for the cabinet doors. And I got it also in brass, just to try it on, and I also got the same ones of the knobs in brass, but I decided that the knobs should definitely be black to have a little bit of contrast with this wood fluting. So for the cabinets though, I'm kind of going back and forth if I want to do all black to have it matching or just do gold to kind of be a little bit different and funky. So I'm gonna have to decide on that, but in the meantime I am going to go ahead and do the rest of the knobs on this side. You guys, we made it! I cannot believe that I was able to DIY this entire built-in wall myself from scratch on a budget for it to look this good. Honestly, this was the biggest project I've done so far, but it was so worth it. And now I'm super excited to start shopping and looking for decor and items to actually style and decorate this space. And even though the biggest part of this home office makeover is complete, there's still a lot that I want to do in this room, so make sure that you are subscribed so you don't miss any of the upcoming videos and makeovers. Also, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up because it would really help out my channel. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!